I was going to get on here and talk about loyalty and what it means to be loyal. Um, to be loyal and loyalty is pretty important in life, but what you choose to be loyal to and where does your loyalty lie and who with? Does it lie with your family, spouse, work, religion? There's a lot of things that you can be loyal to, and whoever you choose to give your loyalty to, a lot of times you can find out that you've been loyal to the wrong people. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to come across people that are ungrateful, undeserving, and unworthy. And that I always look for those qualities: worthiness, gratefulness, deserving, before I lay my loyalty down. It used to be with family until you see that they'll leave you to die. Some family members are cruel and their loyalty isn't the same as yours, but you still have an obligation. Once you become an aunt, a sister, a daughter, a cousin, those things are part of who you are. You are someone's sister, so you act accordingly and do your duties. You are someone's aunt, so act accordingly and do your duties. You have to live up to whatever those are, because that's who you are. That's part of your identity. So if you're somebody's aunt or uncle, then you have obligations that you must do. You have to do them. You have to fulfill them, because that's part of who you are. And if you don't, then that's lacking. You're lacking in your role, because that's a part of a label of who you are. It goes with your name. It goes with, on your headstone when you die, here lies a great aunt, uncle, wife, cousin. Those titles go with you. So if you have any of those titles, you need to look and see, reprioritize and see if you're being the best cousin you're supposed to be, because that's part of it too. A cousin, a spouse, an aunt, an uncle, a sister, a brother, that goes with it. Brother-in-law, son-in-law, that's part of who you are. And that's something to be loyal to. That's something that one of your priorities, one of your values, one of your morals. I stay loyal to a lot of people from my past, their children, because they meant something to me. And so when I see their kids, my loyalty is with them too. And a lot of times you don't get the same back. A lot of times you don't. But that doesn't mean what their values and morals are that they're lacking and they're not living up to their potential or taking care of their priorities or their duties as an aunt, a cousin, or whatever. Then that's them. Don't lower your values and your morals because they don't value it. They don't think that it's worth it. Just because somebody else isn't honoring who they are doesn't mean that you have to stop. So even if they love you less than what you love them, that's on them. Don't lessen yourself because of what somebody else is doing. You know what I mean? Like, it does have nothing to do with you. But if that's who you are, that's part of your name and part of your identity, then you must follow through with it. You must honor it. To be all you can be and be what you're supposed to be. If that's part of your life, then do it. All right, and pass it on. All right, love you guys.